Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm getting into some Mer Skincare products. I know, you knew the day would come when I would review Mer. So these are my first full-size purchases from the brand. I've been trying out these products for a couple weeks, so this is ultimately like a first impressions, but honestly a good try. I picked up the moisturizing soft cream. So this is not the traditional Mer the cream, but this is the soft cream, and I got the smallest size possible to try this out. This is 15 milliliters. I also picked up a very bougie, a very expensive product, but I was able to get it at a pretty good price on Costco.com, so I justified getting it. And it's not that bad if you look at the price per ounce. This is the Mer Genaissance, the infused lotion. This is 5 ounces, so it's very large. And there is 150 mils of skincare in here. So it's pretty big, 5 ounces. I heard good things about it from people on YouTube. I don't know why I trust them, but one of the ladies I was watching her video, she actually turned away from a lot of Biologique La Recherche skincare and she started getting into Mer a lot more. So, and she really loved this, and I don't know, I just really wanted to try it. So I picked it up. I'll get into what I paid and all that. But these are the two products I'm going to be talking about today. If you guys are interested in jumping into Mer at all, you're hesitant like me, you want to hear about my thoughts, someone with combo skin in their 30s, then let's keep going. I'm into skincare. I don't do that many skincare videos as much as I used to, because I'm really trying to slowly purchase only when I need to repurchase things. Sometimes I'll randomly get stuff that I really want to try, but I'm trying not to like explore a whole brand just for you if I don't really need that stuff in my routine. I also need to be sensitive to the fact that I shouldn't be overdoing it with my skin, with trying to use all these acids or 5 different layers of cream. You know, I just have to like be aware that my skin can only handle so much. So I try to only buy what I need to buy. So that being said, this was obviously a major expensive purchase for me. Huge investment. I'm hoping that it's going to work out. I do want to talk about some other moisturizers that I have been using that, I don't know, you might want to just hear my thoughts comparatively to these Mer products. I also have a little sample of the regular Creme de la Mer moisturizer. This is like the harder, thicker cream. I tried this, and probably the reason why I didn't purchase anything from Mer until now, because I didn't like it. So let's jump into let's just jump into the sample then. Like, this is the classic Mer product that most people are aware of. This is the hard cream. I don't have a lot left. I think most people have tried Mer this way, this little tiny sizes you can get. I think this is very much like the Nivea balm. A lot of people think Nivea is a dupe for this. I say this is a little bit better than that. Definitely smells more expensive, but it's very much like an oily, balmy texture. It's very strange in my opinion. It creates like a almost mask-like layer on your skin, so it really traps in moisture. So I think that's why people like it. If you like a thick, heavy moisturizer at night, you will probably like this. It's heavily fragranced, too strong. It's kind of an old lady floral, but I think the soft cream's a little bit more tolerable, but this regular cream, it's just, I think it's too much for my skin on a daily basis. I don't think I could wear this. It's too thick for me. But if you like if you have dry skin, you want to really trap that in. I think if you maybe have older skin, this might be more appropriate. But this is the classic one. I mean, all smoothed out. It feels a little bit better, but it's interesting. I think most people need to try it to know what I'm talking about. If you want a similar texture, the Nivea Balm in a Pot is very close. This texture feels better than that, but it's still like alarmingly thick. So it kind of just gives you a nice film to kind of keep everything moisture trapped in. At least in my opinion, it's kind of very protective, I guess. So that's the famous cream. It's very perfumey. Okay, so I tried that and I didn't love it. We can talk about the ingredients in that one. What makes this special? What makes this brand special overall, I think, is like, I don't know, the sea kelp or something in here. The miracle broth, sorry. So this is the moisturizer that started it all, with a heart of cell-renewing miracle broth and antioxidant lime tea. It's an ultra-rich cream that delivers healing moisture, daily protection, and energized natural repair. A lot of promises here. The miracle broth is a potent anti-irritant that defines every La Mer treatment. Crafted with a blend of sea kelp, vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients, miracle broth undergoes 3 to 4 months of fermentation and exposure to light and sound waves, unlocking the renewing power that makes La Mer's benefits unmistakable. So first ingredient is seaweed extract mineral oil. Is the second. So I think that's probably what makes this have that like trapped in feeling, which probably helps a lot for keeping your skin moisturized, plumped up, and looking younger. I bet that's probably the main thing, which you can get mineral oil in your skincare for a lot less money. But I'm just making guesses here. You know, this is a blend of amazing things, so supposedly. So maybe it's the blend that makes it special. I know I don't want to like offend all the La Mer fans out there, but you know the other side of it, there's a lot of haters. So I'm just trying to find a balance here. Some interesting ingredients in here, a lot of extracts, natural ingredients, oils, and all that good stuff. So it's not just simply, oh, it's mineral oil and algae. There's a lot of things going on here to make up this cream. I mean, after it dries down, it does feel good, but it is stinky. I don't think you can argue with that. The prices for this guy, so this is a sample. This is, they don't have the ounces on here. But the smallest size you can get is 0.5 ounces for $95. Then it goes from 1 ounce is $190, 2 ounces $360, 3.45 $45, 8 ounces of product. I don't know why they sell it that large. $1,300, or you can get 16 ounces for $2,545. That's a giant tub of moisturizer. I mean, can you imagine spending $2,000 on a moisturizer or more than that? I would be like, what if someone steals it? What if I drop it? Like, is it made of glass? These are things I think about. Okay, so for this cream, you use a spatula, warm it between your fingertips till translucent to release the broth, and gently press into the face and neck morning and night. So it says you can use it any time of day. I think it's a little bit thick though for the daytime, but you know, to each its own. Let's talk about the soft cream. So the soft cream is way more tolerable in texture for me. So this, as I said, 15 mils, half an ounce. So as I said, I think I said $95 for this on La Mer's website. I got this from Selfridges, okay, and I got this for a little bit less, $85 before tax for this size. So I wanted to save as much as I could on this little jar of cream for so much money. I can definitely tell you, there's so many more creams for a lot more value than what you pay for this. You get a lot more product than this. So, but it made sense for me to buy the small size just to try it out. I'm going to show you the texture. You can see I've already gone through a lot of it in a short amount of time. It comes with this spatula. It's a glass bottle, so it's nice, luxurious, heavy. You take this little spatula here. I'm going to use the other hand. And this is how I apply it. I apply it directly to the back of my hand. You could apply it directly to your face. But this is the texture here. I actually really like the texture of this, way more than the regular cream. But this is a beautiful textured moisturizer. I was surprised I like it. I don't think I ever remember trying a small size of this before. I've tried some of the serums, but not actually the soft cream, which I've always wanted to try. I think the texture of this is lovely. It's still heavily fragranced, but I found myself tolerating the fragrance the more I used it. And you kind of get something familiar, at least to me, in this fragrance that I've smelled before. So you get used to it. Is it the best thing in the world? No, I don't love it. But, you know, if you use this enough, I'm sure you're like, oh, I have to have a fragrance in my moisturizer. I can't live without it. You almost become conditioned to it. But anyway, I really like the soft cream. Honestly, the texture, it stays on my skin. The moisture stays on my skin for longer than other moisturizers. I feel like it just stays a little bit wet. It doesn't absorb right away. Like several hours later, I still feel like a little bit of moisture on my skin. So it does a good job of just keeping things hydrated for a long period of time, in my opinion. I've tried other high-end moisturizers. Augustinus Bader comes to mind, where the moisturizer just absorbed so quickly into my skin that my skin felt dry. Like, you want to have some wetness. At least I do, at least at night. But I've used this during the day and I still like it then. So either way works for me. So far so good with this guy. I mean, I even wanted to test it a couple weeks to see if I got breakouts. Not really. So that's a good sign for me as well. Yeah, I've been enjoying it, but let's get into the ingredients, which I don't know how different they are. Still has the miracle broth, ideal for combo or drier skin. Okay, so this has seaweed extract as the first ingredient, and there's a second ingredient, which I don't know what it is, petrolatum. Third ingredient, glyceryl disarate, fourth ingredient. So a little bit different. It has shea butter, silicone, sesame seed oil, urea, I don't know how to say that, caffeine, sea salt, a lot of stuff in here. This is pretty basic. You can just put it on your face morning and night. The biggest size you can get with the soft cream is 3.4 ounces for $5.45. So you can't get the huge jumbo size of this. Unfortunately, this lasts 2 years. Pretty crazy. I will say that. Like, I like how it feels on my skin, but it is a lot of money per ounce. Like, a tons of money per ounce. And that's why so many people hate this brand. I get it. I mean, I like it, but I'm like, is it worth it? I don't think I can tell if it's worth it until I finish it. But even then, like, some of the benefits you get from like these ingredients in here, you can't tell until you use it long term. So, but I can tell you first impressions. I think with this expensive a product, you don't want to just work long term. You want to like it as you're using it. You want to see results as you're using it, and you want to enjoy using it. That's a big deal for me, at least. Okay, so this is the box that it came in, and it has all the ingredients on the side. It's a pretty simple box, pretty much the same info that I just shared with you. It does come with some padding in there for the box. It does come with the spatula in here included, which is really nice. And yeah, anyways, I'll apply it after I talk about the other serum, but it is pretty good. You know, I hate to say that I like it. I hate the scent, but I like the feel. Okay, moving on to this huge jumbo thing that's really beautiful glass. I love the packaging of this. It's kind of big and bulky to travel with. I wish they made smaller ones, and I would have purchased a smaller one if I could have like just tried it. They sell a lot of sets, skincare little sets and stuff, but that doesn't include this in the little set, so I couldn't really try a little baby of it. This is considered a lotion, so this is like one of the steps maybe after like an exfoliating toner. This would kind of be your essence light lotion, hydrating lotion step. So this is normally $280, as I said, 5 ounces. I got this at Costco.com, I believe. Let's see what I paid. It's actually out of stock, and I think it goes in and out of stock quickly on Costco's website because it's one of the few places you can get a discount for this. But let's see what I paid for it. This was $220 before tax. Pretty good compared to $280. That's a good savings. So Costco.com, if you guys see it on their website, snatch it up before it gets sold out because it looks like it's already sold out again. So if you ever see it, think about real hard because that savings is pretty good. So $220 divided by 5. Let's do some math here. That is $44 an ounce, which most toners are a little bit larger. You probably get maybe a couple ounces. So, I mean, $88 for a toner is still a lot. This is still pricey. You guys still get that. But, I mean, $44 an ounce is a little bit more justifiable. At least you get a lot of product, you know what I mean? But I know a lot of people don't like paying a lot of money for watery types of products like this, these kind of layerable products, because they feel like they don't do a lot on their own. They work best layered, and I get that, but this was really tempting for me. Okay, so let's talk about how you put this on. So it's a biphase product, meaning that there's some oily stuff down here. You do a couple rotations like this to shake it up, and now the product is infused. So you twist off this top and just dump into your palm a little bit here. And I'm not going to waste the product. I'm actually going to apply it now. But well, you can kind of see the up close milky watery texture. This feels really hydrating, and I think it's an important part of anyone's routine is to have some light hydrating steps, and this is really nice, really milky. So I'm just gonna pat this in. I washed my face, didn't put anything else. This same fragrance as everything else, same exact fragrance. So very floral, old lady smell. But this feels really good as a layering, hydrating step. Super, super nice. I put other stuff on too, and then I put on the cream, the soft cream. But that's it. That is how that one works, and it is supposed to hydrate, soften, nourish, and strengthen. It's a watery lotion, becomes pure velvet on the skin, awash in the transformative energies of the sea. Skin is hydrated. So what is in here? Has the miracle broth, probiote ferment, Genaissance ferment. It has no parabens, sulfates. This has random stuff in here: squalane, glycerin, dimethicone, sesame seed oil, eucalyptus oil, all kinds of stuff. The ingredient list is really long. You shake gently to infuse formula, sprinkle a small amount onto fingertips, and gently press into cleansed face and neck. There is only one size of this. As I said, I wish they had smaller stuff that we could try, but this is one of their most expensive line, I think, this Genaissance range, but this is pretty dang good. I mean, it's nice and absorbed already. You guys can see that, but it makes your skin so soft, and I think it's a nice layering product, and you get a ton of product with it. But is it worth it? I can't say that for either of these yet, just because I'm first trying, but the texture is pretty great. So here's the box. I want to blind you, but this is the box it came in. This is a daily supplement. It penetrates quickly and deeply, hydrating, nourishing, softening. It's 2 unique textures. Crystal Miracle Broth and ageless emollients are suspended in a dynamic lotion. These facets become a cream infused water that perfectly prepares skin to receive the benefits of Genaissance de la Mer and the regimen that follows. So they want you to use the other Genaissance stuff with this, which I'm not doing, but that's okay. See, on the inside here of the box, you get this big pamphlet of information and, like, I don't know, materials, promotional materials. Basically has the same stuff on the outside of the box in different languages. Lots of different languages. All right, those are the 2 products. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the cream now. I've been using this watery lotion, infused lotion, day and night, and I've been loving it. The cream I've kind of been rotating, but still pretty regularly at night. I just think the fact that it doesn't evaporate quickly, I love the most. Like, it just keeps my skin feeling a little bit wet, a little bit hydrated, and yeah, it just feels like it's long lasting. I don't know that much about the broth, but if that's what the broth does, then I am down. So this is my skin. It's been looking better, have to say. I wish that La Mer had tiny sizes of everything that we could try for a low cost, or just do some sort of sample program so we don't have to go broke just trying the products for the first time. Like, it just feels so much out of reach that I'm like, I don't even want to like this. I don't even want to try it. So I just kind of wish they made smaller stuff. Let's talk about some other moisturizers in my collection that you might, just to compare, like, what they're about versus La Mer. A lot of these have a huge price difference. Let's start with, like, something way more affordable. The Jordan Samuel moisturizer. He's got a couple now. This is the Performance Cream. He also has the Recovery Cream. This is on the lighter side, more of a gel-like texture. Pretty, you know, not the same as the soft cream, but just light. And this is pretty simple, fragrance-free. The Moisture Recovery Cream. This one is a lot thicker, but it's still not as thick as the regular La Mer cream. This is a lot more easy to spread. Both of these, I feel a decent amount of hydration. This has a lot more hydration. In terms of long lasting though, I feel like these absorb enough that I don't feel kind of the wet juiciness for that long. So that's like a big difference for me that I noticed, but these still do an excellent job. Tatcha is another brand that a lot of people love. It's Japanese. The Dewy Skin Cream, honestly, too wet feeling for too long. There's a perfect balance here. This one, it's too dewy for me personally. My skin isn't quite dry enough for this. I also don't love the smell of this one. For like fancier kind of French skincare, Biologique Recherche, there is 50 mils here versus 15, but this is like what, 95 to a little over 100. This is what, 95. A lot more bang for your buck and really well personally formulated, but there's no miracle broth in here. This one smells really yeasty, so it doesn't smell perfumey, but you know, Biologique Recherche has a lot of different moisturizers with various degrees of hydration. This is one for acne. It's been reformulated. I don't love as much as the old formulation, but it's a nice lightish gel formula works really well for my skin. But still have more value for money than La Mer. That's kind of it, my comparisons. I know I didn't go too much into detail, but just kind of like overviewing different brands, what they're about. The hydration on here doesn't last that long because it's a really more of a gel lighter texture. So that's my whole point of this video, is to kind of open up your eyes to what makes La Mer different, at least on my skin. What I notice, just longer lasting hydration. There's something in there that just really keeps that going, and I love this product. It's a nice layering hydration step that's just really comfortable. So can't say enough about that. I will have to update you guys as I'm going through these products and finishing them up. I have a feeling I'm going to fly through this because it's not that large. But yeah, if you guys have any comments on La Mer, if you like it or you hate it or you're in between like me, I definitely was in the camp of not even wanting to like this at all because of the expense. But I don't know, something changed. Something happened where I'm like, you know what, I should just try it. But yeah, let me know what you guys want me to try next, if anything, from this brand. Hopefully something on Costco.com that I can get at a discount, because this is a huge investment. Alright guys, if you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.